All right, so today, let's fix the screen. Today on lecture 4, we're going to be talking about problem solving. So entrepreneurial problem solving. We're going to run through this real quick here. The learning objectives for this module: define problem solving in the context of entrepreneurship, describe and compare the adaptive model and the innovative model of problem solving, identify the skills entrepreneurs need for effective problem solving, and identify types of problem solvers. So first you have the adaptive model, seek solutions for problems in ways that are tested. An adaptive model accepts the problem definition and is concerned with resolving the problem rather than finding them. This approach seeks greater efficiency. Then on the other hand, you have the innovative model, which is like the kind of the on the other spectrum. This side, you challenge the problem definition and you more like find the problem. Your more creative approach, it does things differently, uses outside of the box thinking. So that critical thinking that we talked about and the novelty is shared as a shared trait of creative entrepreneurship. And it's why entrepreneurs gravitate towards this method of problem solving versus the adaptive model problem solving. All right, so some of the problem solving skills. Let's see if we can blow this up real quick. You have critical thinking, evaluate details, communication, the ability to act on solutions, decisiveness. We talked about that, how important that is for a leader or entrepreneur to be decisive. The ability to analyze data, that analyzing that we talked about, the Bloom taxonomy, businesses and industry awareness, resourcefulness, and it goes back to critical thinking. And all these things collectively pour into the entrepreneurial problem-solving skills. And it tells you a little bit about critical thinking. So take some time to look at these things, and under each component of the problem-solving skills. So communication, of course, the ability to communicate, decisiveness, being able to make the decision, to being able to analyze data, to put that data into a interpretable way that people can use the data and make decisions from the collection of the data. Understanding of business and industry. So entrepreneurs need sound understanding of markets and industries. If he or she considers a possible solution for a problem, the solution might become the basis for a new business. So we talked about that in the past couple modules. Resourcefulness, being able to use what you got and maximize that. So the ability to discover clever solutions to obstacles. So resourcefulness ultimately turns you into a scrappy, inventive, and enterprising entrepreneur. So that again speaks to that innovation and that innovative solution that we're aiming for. Then you have types of problem solvers. So one, you have self-regulating problem solver. You have a theorist problem solver and a petitioner problem solver. We'll talk briefly about these different types. So the self-regulator, they are autonomous, and work on their own without external influence. So they like to work with autonomy and not having somebody micromanage them, standing over their shoulder. They work better with the more creative space to get what they need to get done. They have the ability to see a problem, visualize a possible solution to the problem, and seek and devise a plan to get to a solution. They also, the solution may be risk, but they're not afraid to take risks. Self-regulating problem solver will recognize, evaluate, and mitigate the risk and move accordingly to what their evaluation has pointed to. Then you have a theorist problem solver. They see a problem and begin to consider a path towards solving the problem using a theory. So something that's already out there, something they can build upon. Uh, they see a problem and begin to build a path with what is known, a theory toward an outcome. Uh, they work towards the outcome by experimenting and building on known results. So they gather what's already out there by doing a little bit of research, looking at the secondary data, and then they experiment and they build upon the theory. Lastly, you have a petitioner problem solver. These people seek support. They see a problem and ask others for solution ideas. The petitioner might also prefer to solve a problem in a team environment. So that these are the type of individuals that instead of moving off of instinct, they would go to professionals or experts, have some type of, I guess, meeting so they can get with the experts, advise or the solutions that they can come up with. So this type of problem solving takes the longest to complete because the entrepreneur must engage in a democratic process that allows all members on the team to have a input. So in summary, there's no right or wrong style of problem solving. Each problem solver must rely on the instincts that best drive innovation. Again, not all problem solving methods work in every situation. It's definitely situational. So you want to look at the context and look at the individuals and the actual problem that that's in front of you in order to move forward and make the right decision. Entrepreneurs must be willing to adapt their own preference to the situation to maximize efficiency and ensure they find an effective solution. So again, speaking to the organizational performance when you talk about effectiveness and efficiency in your service or your product, which ultimately is the solution and the innovation that takes place. Lastly, attempting to force a problem-solving style may prevent an organization from finding the best solution. So there's, again, the theme is there's no one fix for all situations. You have to take each one on an individual basis or individual perspective. And that's all we have for this module. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Have a great day. Thanks.